Hey, good morning and welcome back to another video. I am trying to get ready in the quickest time possible, so this is going to be a short and sweet intro. I'm about to go meet my friends for some breakfast. Say, I bet you can guess what I'm going to have.
Egg Benedict.
Well, I was.
You were?
I were.
What are you going to have then?
I'm going to try the egg and cheese muffin. Actually, look at that, mind. £3.31, and it comes with a coffee too. Makes me laugh. £3.31, not £3.30 or £3.40. £3.31. Today is definitely going to be one of them days where I'm in and out of this house like a yo-yo. So I've just been for breakfast, which was lovely. Now I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to quickly empty the dishwasher and put a few things in the washing machine. And then I'm going to head back out the door and go to the hospital. This is the first time going back to the hospital since I've had my surgery. What was that? 11, 12 weeks ago? And it was only the other day, actually, in fact, when we were in Butlins, and it was at the point where I was literally walking onto the Waltzers in the fun fair, and I thought to myself, Sarah, should you really be going on a fairground ride 10 weeks after surgery? This ride could physically put you back in hospital. And then funny enough, the hospital phoned me on the Monday with a follow-up appointment. It was like they knew that I was being stupid and I was going on a fairground ride. But I have finally got a follow-up appointment. So that's where I'm heading next, back to the hospital, probably to be shouted at for being stupid and going on fairground rides 10 weeks after my surgery. That has to be a record for the quickest hospital appointment I have ever had. Everything was done within 10 minutes, from parking the car to getting back into the car. So when I got into the hospital, I checked in, I went to go sit in the waiting room. I didn't even have a chance to sit down and they're already calling me in to see the doctor, which I ain't complaining about. That's amazing. Normally you're hanging around for ages. And then the doctor asked me some questions about what's been happening after surgery, so I give him the answers. I asked him some questions. I didn't get any answers, and then I'm back in the car 10 minutes later. So to be honest, I am none of the wiser. I do have a follow-up appointment in the next 2 months. Hopefully I'm going to find out a little bit more. They did say that they do send your gallbladder off to a lab after surgery, and then they do a bit of investigations, but they still haven't had my results yet. So hopefully I'll get that in the 2 months, but I'm none of the wiser. Do you know what? I think it's time. It's time to start packing. We're not actually going for a couple of weeks, but I'm going to be super organized and get everything ready, because the last couple of trips I've left everything to last minute and it stressed me out, so I'm not doing it this time. We are staying in the UK and we've been here quite a few times, so I think I've just given it away to where we're going. So if you think you know, leave the answer in the comments. But I don't even know where to start with this packing. We're going in spring, but spring in the UK could mean any type of weather. Snow, sun, wind, rain. So I'm literally going to be packing for 4 seasons. Talking about weather, I think I may have already jinxed us, because the other day we were in Home Bargains and I picked up 2 of these disposable barbecues. I'm hoping that the weather's going to be nice. We can go down the beach and we can do like burgers and hot dogs. But actually, saying that, last year, if you watched the Kiln Park vlogs, it was sunny. I had 2 of these in the caravan, so we decided to go to the shop, get the burgers and the hot dogs. We literally went into the shop. As we came out, it was pouring. So by buying these, I think I may have already jinxed us. To start off the packing, I'm actually going to make a start on all the cleaning stuff that we need to take. And to be honest, it's pretty much everything that we packed for Butlins a few weeks ago. So I've got a couple of tea towels. And then on a Haven holiday, they never give you toilet roll. So I'm packing one. And now I've completely given it away to where we're going. So if you think you know, leave the answer in the comments. But if you need to buy toilet roll on site, I just warn you, it costs an absolute fortune, so pack one. And this trip, I'm hoping that we can go with 1 suitcase. This may be wishful thinking, so I'm packing everything miniature. So I'm not taking a full-size bottle of washing up liquid. I actually bought the container back from the washing up liquid they gave us in Butlins, and I just filled that up. So I got washing up liquid, I've got a sponge, And then this time, I don't think we got a dishwasher because we're in a bronze caravan. Last year we were in a silver and we did have one, but I didn't pack any dishwasher tablets. So I'm going to pack them just in case, but I don't think we got a dishwasher. But guaranteed, if I don't pack them, we'll have one. And now I've packed one, we're not going to have one. It's always the way. But actually now I need to go get a cloth and surface wipes and antibacterial spray, and that's pretty much all the cleaning stuff that I'm going to take this time. Right, I've just gone and got a cloth, so I'll pack that in there. The only thing miniature I couldn't get was the antibac spray, so I'm going to have to take a full size one. And then I'll have to pop to Asda's to get the antibacterial wipes because I've got none of them left. And then I'm just going to pack it up in a packing cube. Done. I tried to be super organized and get all the packing done, but you physically can't. I can't pack any of the clothes because we're still wearing them. I got the picnic basket out, but I can't go get any of the food yet because it'll all be expired by the time we go. So the only things that I was able to pack today was the cleaning products. I packed the barbecues. I pulled the iron and the ironing mat out. I got the extension cable. Every trip I have to pack one of these because I have 1,000,001 things that I need to charge. I did put a few toiletry things together like shampoos, soaps, toothbrushes, so I got all of them in this one here. And then I've definitely jinxed us with the weather because I've packed a rugby ball, a frisbee and also a bat and ball. And I've just realised I need to go find the cricket set because we took one of them last year and we absolutely loved it. But by packing these, you watch, it's going to rain the whole weekend. But apart from this stuff, there's nothing else I can physically pack. Considering I had planned this afternoon to do my packing and I can't do any of that, I decided I'm going to get out for a little while and go for a walk. The rain has finally stopped. Honestly, we have had rain for days, so I'm going to make the most of it. The sun's out, it's still very cold, but I'm not even going to complain how cold it is because it's dry. So we've just pulled up at our local estuary, so we're going to have a little walk around and grab a coffee. Oh hell no. They're coming in my direction. The seagulls literally just chased me.
You have food.
No, I moved down and I made them get off the stones. They flew after me. The estuary doesn't go that high, does it? Oh, it does.
Well, I don't care. So, when it comes in the horses and I'm okay. Stuck there.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of it. Yeah, because the water does go over the... Yeah, it does. Yeah, where do the horses go? They just swim across, do they?
Yeah.
So we decided to go for a walk and grab a coffee. The one place that sells coffee here, it's closed. Great. Right, I'm going to put the kettle on, grab a coffee, seeing as I couldn't get one on my walk, and I'm finally getting around to answering all your questions that you've sent me on Instagram. So the first question I had, which came up quite a lot, and just to add, these questions were from last year. I saved them on my phone. I just never got around to doing a Q&A video because I ended up in hospital. And that question was, are we going to Disney World this year? And the answer to that question is no. No Walt Disney trips booked for this year. Actually saying that, I'm sure I said that this time last year, and then all of a sudden we did have a Walt Disney trip booked. So never say never, but no Walt Disney trips planned for this year. There is Disney planned, but not Walt Disney. We've got quite a few new destinations coming up, so stay tuned. Any tips for a first timer to Disney World? The main tip I can give you is pace yourself. There is so much to see and do in Florida. You're not going to get it all done in 2 weeks. So plan them days at the pool. Between all the walking around the parks, the humidity and the heat, it is so tiring. So definitely plan them days at the pool. And another one that I've learned over the years, don't pack too much. Pack the bare minimum because you're going to be doing so much shopping between Walmart, Target, the shopping outlets and all the merchandise in the parks. You want to have that space to bring everything back. And when I say pack minimum, you don't need to bring any of like the dressy up clothes for the evenings, because with Florida you literally go to the restaurants in the evening in the clothes that you went to in the park. So pack the bare minimum, and you'll thank me on that one later. Now the next question really made me laugh, and this isn't the first time I've had this one, and that is, why do we never see Gethin in the videos? And the short answer to that is because he hates social media and having his picture taken. He hates anything to do with it. I can count on one hand how many photos we have together over the last 25 years. Honestly, he's beyond. But saying that, we had a deal ever since I started YouTube. He said, once you hit 5,000, I'll be in the videos. So we're almost there. So soon, you will get to see Gethin. Just scrolling to find a few more. Are you going to Disneyland Paris this Christmas? Yes, we have a trip booked, and honestly, I cannot wait. Disneyland Paris at Christmas is honestly so magical. We went one year to Walt Disney World in December, and honestly, I didn't find it Christmassy whatsoever. You had palm trees as Christmas trees. You had a 90-degree heat. To me, that's not Christmas. In Disneyland Paris, sometimes you get snow. It's all cold. You can wrap up. Honestly, it's the best time to go to Disneyland Paris. What do you do for work? I'm a travel agent. What is your favourite accommodation in Florida and why? Now this one has changed. We always used to say it was Disney's old Key West. We loved everything about it. Actually, we still do. But last year, Gethin actually surprised me with a night at the Floridian, and hands down, it was the best hotel I have ever been to. So that one is going to be hard to beat. So as of today, the Grand Floridian is my favourite hotel. It was once in a lifetime. I'm never going to get to go back, but that was my favourite. Where are you travelling to next? Well, we've got the Haven holiday coming up in a few weeks' time. And then a couple of weeks after that one, I'm actually going on a girls' holiday to Turkey. I'm not sure whether I'm going to vlog that one. Should I vlog the girls' holiday to Turkey? Let me know. What is your favourite restaurant in Florida and where would you recommend? To be honest, that's probably the hardest question out of them all. I've got so many favourites, but our top three would have to be definitely Chili's, Olive Garden, and I'd probably say Uno's is up there as well. But you've got Miller's, Senior Frogs, even Popeyes and Chipotle are our favourites. There's too many to choose from, I gotta be honest, but they would be the ones that I would recommend. But to say just one, it's impossible. There's too many nice ones to choose from. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the rest of these questions for another time, because now I gotta make a start on dinner. Today is absolutely freezing and I fancy just a nice warm home comfort food. And I know we've had this a few times the last couple of weeks, but I'm gonna cook the Aldi's sausage roll in sweet chili sauce again. I'm gonna make some mashed potato, peas, Yorkshire pudding and gravy. Doesn't that sound so good? Do you know, I've just realised I'm stood here peeling the potatoes and you can actually see my nails. All my nail varnish chipped, so I started picking them and then I picked off all the nail varnish and now they look terrible. But I will get around at some point today to repaint them, but at the minute they look horrific. Honestly, you need to try this sausage roll. It is so good. It's like a fancy bangers and mash now because we got the sausage roll, peas, gravy and mash. Just to show you the size of it. Look how big it's risen. It's huge. There we go, and it looks like a posh bangers and mash. Today, I've really been craving something sweet, and then I remembered the other day in Aldi's that I bought strawberries and a bar of chocolate. So the chocolate was for melting so I could dip my strawberries in it. Do you think I can find that bar of chocolate anywhere? I have turned the pantry upside down. Honestly, it's gone. I cannot find it anywhere. This is the joy of living with teenagers. Unless it's glued down or you've hidden it, it is gonna disappear. So now, all I've got is blinking strawberries. Do you know what I'm about to do next? I can't even believe I'm about to say this. Actually, I can't even believe I'm about to do this. But I'm going for a run. I have never run before in my life, but I'm going to attempt it. So I'm going to finish the video here because in the next hour, I won't be in any fit state to close off this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see how my run went, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell for post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.